Hey everyone, in this video we're going to discuss how to best utilize and leverage social proof. Now, many of you have amazing stories about members at your gym who've had amazing transformations in their lives because of using their service. And I'm sure for some of you, you may even have some really drastic transformations. Maybe like a member who lost 25 pounds in 12 weeks. Maybe someone who was able to fit into their dress for their wedding. Maybe someone who was suffering from a heart condition or diabetes and was able to reverse those harmful symptoms and lead a healthier life. And a lot of those stories can be really compelling if you can get that story of that member who achieved their goals, got stronger, lost weight, got fitter, had more energy for their kids. If you can get that into an ad and explain that visually, you're going to get a lot more traction and a lot more clicks and a lot more people inquiring for your service. The problem is there are a lot of regulations and rules about using certain imagery and language in Facebook ads. For example, you cannot put a before and after picture from one of your members up on your ad. You can't even necessarily put it on your landing page in some cases because this is what Facebook considers to be a misleading or false claim. Again, Facebook doesn't want you advertising something that is misleading or not true for everyone. You cannot have an ad with a before and after picture and then a headline that says, "Join our 6-week challenge and lose weight today." Because that is not necessarily true for everyone who signs up for your program. If I signed up and ate ice cream or cake the first day and continue to do that every day in that 6-week program, I probably would not achieve the results that you're claiming I will. But I had an idea. When I was scrolling on my feed, I saw an ad served to me, a business consulting ad or some ad agency saying, "Hey, we generated $1 million in revenue from this ad." And I thought, well, that seems a little misleading. Like, that makes it sound if I sign up for their service, then I'm going to make $1 million that year. But if that's the case, that ad should have been flagged, but it wasn't. And I thought about it some more, and the ad is not making a claim. It's simply showing off a case study or telling you a story about an instance in which this thing happened. So maybe there's a way for us to do that with our member transformation stories. Instead of posting an ad and saying, "Hey, join our 6-week challenge and you can start getting in shape," why not take a transformation, a member who has achieved some amazing results at your gym, and tell a story around that. Use your members as case studies. And I wanted to see if anyone else has tried this, and they have. If you've seen any of my materials before in my presentations, you know that I follow Ultimate Performance. They are a personal training business. They started in the UK, and now they have locations all around the world. These guys are great at branding and marketing. So check out some of their ads. So this is something that I thought was genius. It's a before and after picture, but they blurred out the after. So technically that is compliant with Facebook's advertising policies, but everyone can see what it is. And instead of saying, "You can lose weight with our program today," this ad is simply reporting on a story. For Ben, he changed one simple habit and he got in great shape. And that's it. This ad is not saying, "Hey, if you change this one habit, you'll get in great shape." It's simply reporting on something that happened to a person, which is compliant. This is not a claim at all. It's simply announcing a cool story that you might be interested in. And so let's check this out. 12 common sense reasons why you should track what you eat if you want to change the way you look. Read how copywriter Ben transformed his body in a way he thought was impossible. Now again, it's just inviting you to learn about Ben and his story. It's not making a claim about the program. But in reading his transformation and seeing this instance of social proof, it's very compelling. And if someone is looking to make a transformation similar to his, they'll probably book an appointment. So if you click on that ad, it takes you to a page like this. What happened when I tracked my food for 365 days? That's an amazing headline. Yeah, I'm curious to see what happened. And so if you scroll, you hear Ben's story. What's great about this too is that your prospects are now learning about the importance of nutrition and how if you want to make a change to your body, it's going to be an integral part in that process. If you scroll down, again, it's just his story and his experiences in taking some of the lessons he learned from the program and applying them. And after applying those lessons, what were the results? If you scroll to the bottom, you can submit an inquiry to get details and pricing, and obviously you'll get a call from their staff. But this is my favorite part, and this is on most of their ads. They have an explanation about their results. This is probably the reason why their ads don't get flagged as often as they would. They give a disclaimer about their results. They're being upfront and they say, we're only showing you the best, we're not showing you the worst. We're showing you people who follow the plans, not those who talk. We're showing you people who inspire us with their commitment to their results. They're admitting you cannot get results exactly like these. They're explaining that you are unique, and that means you can only get your own best possible results, and so on and so on. But it doesn't matter. Most people aren't reading the fine print. They're only seeing these awesome images and then scrolling to the bottom so they can sign up for an appointment. This is a different ad for their women's only program. What's great about this ad is it starts with a quote. I lost fat, toned up faster than I thought possible. It was hard work, but worth it. Now, they're not saying you will lose fat and tone up. They are quoting someone who joined their program, which seems to be compliant with Facebook advertising policies. Getting started with a strategy like this is actually pretty simple. Something that we did was we just took some of our most positive or memorable Yelp reviews and Google reviews, and we turned those into the written ad copy for our advertisements. So here's an example from Bowery CrossFit, the gym I used to operate. So Justine was a new member who had this pretty funny story. She came into the gym one day and she forgot her shorts, and she was like very disappointed because she was going to miss the workout. So I said, no, just stay here, take my shorts. And I literally took my shorts off and gave them to her, and she was able to continue to work out. She loved this, and she wrote a positive review on Yelp. And I was able to take that review and then turn it into the main ad creative for this advertisement. So again, you can take your member stories and use that to advertise your program. And as long as you leave the story in quotations, you'll have a better chance of getting the ad approved. And so here's another example of a story from one of our members at one of my gyms. He was working out a lot, wasn't seeing results, and then he saw an advertisement for our gym, and then he lost 18 pounds. And this whole story on the page is in quotation marks. And what's helpful is, too, in this story, he mentions that he saw an advertisement on Facebook, on social media. So this makes it more relatable to your future prospects when they see this page and your ads. So the next time you have some amazing before and after pictures from your members, check out some of these techniques so you can use them to help you generate more business.